There are about 10 cars in the world that you can recognize by just 3 lines of their silhouette. And this is one of the sketches. Now, it wasn't drawn by me, it was drawn by Jez Waterman. And he is the exterior designer of this. This is the 5th generation Range Rover.
The Range Rover brand was launched in 1970, 52 years ago, and has grown from 1 to 4 products. The original Range Rover was initially used as a working vehicle by British police and farmers, as the ultimate symbol of class around the world. Still a symbol of class, it is now refined to be a more modern, gentle person's vehicle.
So what are the headlines when it comes to this vehicle? It's the 5th generation Range Rover. In 2024, it will come as an all-electric vehicle, and this will also come as a PHEV in the 4. Now that PHEV will go the furthest of any PHEV in North America, and for the first time ever, this vehicle will actually have 7 seats. That's right, Range Rover coming out with a 3rd row vehicle. That's never been seen before.
First and foremost, a Range Rover has to be a vehicle that is capable. After all, it's in the name.
Now, of course, it wouldn't be a new Range Rover without doing a little off-roading. This is something you do perhaps in the country manner when you're going to check your livestock, and we're going downhill with this hill descent control. And it looks like to me the sheep are doing fine. No foot on the gas, car's doing all the work. Hi, sheep.
Any respectable personage will indicate you must be modern and well turned out.
Now this vehicle has just completed the task it was designed for, true off-roading. And in Range Rover's style, it has that DNA. To the untrained eye, this may look like it has nothing new on it, but it's very different than any Range Rover that came before. This vehicle has the pure essence of modernity. A gently falling roofline, a constant midline, 23-inch wheels, very complex grille, new lights, and lots of beautiful technical embedded pieces in it. This is definitely a revolution rather than an evolution.
And as you leave, you want heads to turn to take one look at your departing figure, which, by the way, looks good in the new SV trim.
Now this is the SV version of the new 5th generation Range Rover with a ceramic badge, and it looks so beautiful in this Varecine blue. Completely different from the other looks of the new 5th generation. And this vehicle looks so much more beautiful from the back, which is almost unusual for any car.
SV is the new ultimate luxury trim with a fold-out table. Michael van der Sand heads up the special vehicles department at Jaguar Land Rover.
SV takes 2 forms. We have our SV models, in which we are today. We've just launched the new Range Rover SV, which is really a very high-end, very personalized expression of Range Rover. What we find is, even though the Range Rover is a fantastic luxury car already, there's always a small percentage of customers that want to go even further in terms of the finish of the car. Sometimes it's performance, sometimes it is materials, sometimes it's personalization, and that's what we do. So generally, we tend to look for 5 to 10% of the total volume of the car being taken by SV models, and this is the new Range Rover SV long wheelbase with our signature suite 4-seat option.
Parts of what makes this high-class vehicle so agile includes the rear wheels.
I made quite a mess of this car, didn't I? 23-inch wheels on the back of this Range Rover, but it has something else back here, rear wheel steering, and that makes off-roading absolutely amazing. Yeah, this vehicle can actually have a turning circle of about 11 meters. That's about 33 feet.
Range Rover has made the ride comfortable for not just the driver, but also for those in every row.
Less than 0.01% of Americans will take their Range Rover off-road. Most of us will be driving Range Rovers on-road, and the air suspension, although good for off-road, makes my bum not numb when I'm driving on long road trips on the blacktop.
Because your lifestyle matters, Range Rover is making a vehicle that is just right for you.
Now there are several flavours of this new Range Rover, including soon to come 2024 the all-electric, the PHEV, which is coming towards the end of the year, will do 48 miles on a single charge of electricity alone, and then of course this, the V8, and of course in the dynamic mode you expect to get up to, well, this 100 miles an hour in no time at all.
Inside the vehicle is more than I was expecting.
Now, of course, this is a Range Rover, which means that it has the interior much resembling a Britishman's country club, starting with that 13.1-inch infotainment screen. And that's just the beginning.
Up to 8 USB-Cs, wireless device charging with signal boost technology, the seamless integration of Spotify, Alexa, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, eSIM technology enabling 4G data, Wi-Fi hotspot for up to 8 devices, noise-cancelling headrest speakers via a Meridian sound system with up to 35 speakers.
Now, Range Rover, with every new generation, and now we're on the 5th generation, has been able to advance their safety systems in this vehicle. And now, of course, the safety systems keep me in my lane and also let me know when I may not be paying attention to the road and might be looking at the TV camera just a little too much. But that is just the first chapter of safety in this 2022 Range Rover.
The safety list is long, but some highlights include traffic sign recognition and adaptive cruise control with steering assist.
There is a wonderful quote from Jerry McGovern, the designer of the Range Rover, saying that only over his dead body would there ever be a 7-seater Range Rover. Well, there is. There is now a 4, a 5 and a 7-seater Range Rover. And I'm glad to say Jerry is still alive.
I'm Nik Miles.